Hello, everybody. I want to try something different. This is the hills of Slovenia, and I've been playing for about I don't know 9 or 10 hours just to check it out. I've come onto a new game, just so I can talk about it and give what I think about this one. People, there are map makers out there, phenomenal ones. Oxygen David, Alien Jim, Landy. Um, just wow. Takes them so long to be able to create these maps and then get them through testing and everything else. It's phenomenal. And oh, much respect for people who do that. I remember when they were bringing out seasons, and even before it got released on console, all these maps were seasons ready. That was close. They were seasons ready. So when we actually got seasons on console, they were ready to go for it. And this is a map that's come out and it's not seasons ready at all. And it's funny the decisions that some people make for things. Like on this particular map, don't get me wrong, I really like it, and it is so different to FS17, which I thought was a good map too, except I always had problems with that one tractor that I could never get it to fix it unless I bought a toolbox to it. But apart from that, it was a good map to play on, so I enjoyed it. And this one's turned out to be so different compared to it, which I think's really good. A lot of things are in the same kind of way and so forth. Good things. I love the hills. I love the way that it's been done. The hills, the scenery, it's very nice. I didn't like this much. Hang on. Oh, look at that underwater. We can do that. Beautiful waterfall. Except it's coming out of the rocks. Okay. Some of there's a few floating trees. Not very good meshing on some roads. The buildings, they're here. You can't get rid of them. You can't start a new farmer and put these buildings down. That's a shame, and I know it takes map builders ages to make these things, but there's some things that I don't understand. I mean, look at that. I gather it resembles a bed, but yeah. I'm sorry. It's just, to me, it's not very good. I mean, you go look at one of Oxygen or Alien Jim's maps, and they're nearly faultless. They really are. For the work that they do and the things that they do in them is brilliant. And I know that not everybody is an Oxygen David or an Alien Jim, but yeah, just some things don't work. I love that tree. The tree, the well. Yeah. If I had a farm, that's exactly what I'd like there. But I wonder in real life, would the roots actually get into the well? Interesting. All in all, it's a good map. It really is. And I will spend a bit more time playing it. Not recording it. I've tried new farmer mode. I tried from scratch. I've tried on farm manager. There's certainly room for improvements as the player. Like this field here, like for instance, so you can make it a lot bigger to help improve. And I'm trying to find something particularly too. There it is, over here. I mean, look at all this grass area. Oh good, we'll make up silage bales and we'll sell them off to the BGA. Oh hang on, no, it doesn't have a BGA. Oh well, there goes that idea. Yeah, you know, I've never actually seen a map without a BGA. So, that's unusual. Have I actually got this close to an electric wire? Didn't it do any damage to me? I actually built a house down there. Well, I didn't build the house actually, I just put the deck chairs on that house there. I found out that this part here is actually a field, even though it's not marked on the map. I just ploughed it straight up. This is ploughable. Don't have to do create fields or anything, it's a field. You can just literally plough it up. I was going to join it onto this one until I realised there was a fence here, but the fence only came to there, so I just made two separate fields. But this is all ploughable, so it must be a part of this field here. And I took it all the way down to here, and yeah. Let's try something here. Because I don't have the mod on like PC has, usually can see it. Not this time. Okay, but all this is ploughable. So I see it there. See where it joins? This part here can be ploughed. That's actually a field. Okay, that's... So is that one. You see the different textures. That one doesn't have one, but all you can make, if you use the create fields, you'll be able to get one into there. That forest there, there's a lot of trees there. I joined those two together. I made that one bigger. I extended that one just a little bit along this area here. That one here I brought up to here. See, that one there's ploughable. That whole hill is ploughable. You just run a cultivator over it. It's another one. Store. See, that's really well done. Really well done. The vineyard. Be right if it's like, say, on one of Alien Jim's maps where you can add water to it and get an income from it. That'd be nice. So this field here you could certainly extend if you wanted to. That one will probably remain the same. This one here, you join these two together, make a bigger field. See that one there, ploughable. Is it? Oh no, it may not be. I was looking, some of the textures, like that there, that's kind of different. And I also noticed here, not quite finished there, but maybe with the landscaping tool you could repair it. But all in all, I do like the map. It's actually very, very picturesque. Very picturesque. Let's go back to the house. So the good things. It's very picturesque, like I said. It's certainly room to improve and enlarge. And some parts are done really, really, really well with a lot of creativity. Some of the bad points, some of the work that's done on it. But I mean, you know, they all can be improved. The harvester, like if you were actually starting with seasons and you were just going to bite the bullet on it, because on New Farmer you can use mods that are already seasoned ready. The harvester's a leased item, so you'd return that straight away. But if you're starting on without seasons, I suppose you'd harvest your fields first and then send it back, and there's no seeder. First time I've ever seen a game without the seeder. Imagine selling that and trying to get another one back up there. That'd be interesting. But all in all, I do like the map, and like I said, I've played about 10 hours on it, and it's actually quite good. On the whole, certainly done a lot of work in making it look. I mean, look at that. I like the vines and the pot plants, and you know, he's got the wood and the ladder there perfectly. Yeah, right, that was a fuel point too. There's no silo on the map. And I noticed that on Farm Manager it was very hard to place things on this particular piece of ground. There's a lot of collisions. I ended up being able to get one of the house, like the house from Felsbrunn. I managed to put it there, and I put one mod shed here, and that was all, apart from a small, really small silo that I got over there, was about all I could put on here. The only thing that I thought that I could possibly do after that is plough it and turn it into a field, because there was so much grass here, well, so much vacant land. Yes, that I probably would have had to plough it, but it could be done. Yeah, it could definitely be done. And this is like Felsbrunn. You get the house and you get a nice fence around it and so forth. Like on my test map that I've got going there, I kept the main house because on New Farmer, because it actually had the fencing around the yard behind the house, which was really good. Oh, Barbie time. Barbie in a beer while I sit there and watch the corn grow. Yeah, so I do like the map, and you know, like I said, hands off to anybody that can create a map and get it through the testing stage and all that. Some parts are just so picturesque, and yeah, you know, the buildings here are brilliant, apart from maybe the furnishings, but you know, that's cool. A little bit patchy at the top there, but not bad. Yeah. But yeah, on the whole, I think it's an alright map. I mean, it's up to you. Everyone plays different kinds of maps. Some people like the big American maps, and some of the huge European maps you can get to. I personally prefer the smaller maps. I don't like to make my farm too big. I like it a bit smaller with I don't know, sometimes it's a bit harder to complete. You know, I mean, what you call completing in a game is another thing. I've got one save game that I've played. I played nearly 180 hours or something on, and yeah, so difficult because it was a small map. But yeah, I like it. I like the way that. Here's just one more thing before we go. That's cool. Except the only thing I found wrong with it is you can't go through it. It's got a collision on it. But that's really good. I do like that. And it's on the other one as well. Drop your straw down, hay, food, silage. Anyway, I hope you like the map. I'd like to see a couple of other people play on it. I think it'd be good. And yeah, tell us what you guys think of the map anyway. I know it's very different from 17, but it's also very much the same in lots of ways. Where the shop is, this particular hill's almost exactly the same in this area here. The farm's been set up differently. I always found it a bit more slopey though. But at least it had a silo. Yeah. Alright, you guys have a great day, night, whatever it may be when you're watching this, and I'll see you next time. Thanks guys.